Among the 12, one walked a path shrouded in shadow. He was Judas Iscariot, the keeper of the purse, a disciple whose loyalty was a flickering candle in a rising wind. His eyes, even amidst the fellowship of apostles, held a storm of conflict, a quiet turmoil that would soon erupt and change the course of history forever. He was a trusted friend, a brother in faith, but a seed of darkness had taken root in his heart, waiting for the right moment to bloom into a devastating betrayal. The moment came under a veil of secrecy, a pact sealed not with ink, but with silver. 30 coins, cold and heavy, were pressed into his palm, each one glowing with a corrupt, unholy light. As he clutched the payment, a dark shadow seemed to stain his hands, a mark invisible to others, but seared into his soul. This was the price of a life, the cost of loyalty forsaken. With this act, Judas stepped from the light into an abyss of his own making, his destiny now intertwined with the sinister gleam of tainted silver. The deed was done with a single intimate gesture, a kiss. But this kiss of greeting was a signal for capture, a moment of profound treachery that echoed through eternity. The instant his lips met Jesus' cheek, the weight of his guilt crashed down upon him. He became a man haunted, pursued not by soldiers, but by his own distorted shadow, a monstrous spectre of his crime that followed his every step. The silver, once a promise of gain, now felt like lead in his purse. He saw phantom chains materializing on his wrists, binding him not with iron, but with the unbreakable bonds of remorse. In a fit of desperate agony, he stormed into the temple, hurling the coins across the sacred floor. But the silver's echo offered no redemption, only the hollow sound of a repentance that came too late. His final moments were a whirlwind of torment and despair. One tradition says he sought a desolate field, ending his misery at the end of a rope. Another speaks of a more grotesque end, his body swelling and bursting open, a visceral manifestation of the corruption within. These two fates intertwine in a grim tapestry, a rapid montage of a man consumed by his inner demons, his reflection warping into something monstrous, the chains of guilt pulling him into oblivion. His story is not just one of a single act, but of the devastating ripple effect that follows. This is a story of betrayal and its devastating consequences. It is a dark reflection on the nature of guilt, the poison of greed, and the agonizing weight of